What's up, creeps? It's Jason, aka the Pope of Pain. We're back for another Mask Morgue with my man, Rigor Mortis. Oh, hey, looks like you got a bad taste in your mouth Mister.
Mask Morgue left a bad taste.
That's right. Speaking of bad taste, we're back for another, and this finally, we're here for a Mask Morgue. Okay,
yeah,
so
back to masks.
Not bus basement. We're back for a Mask Morgue with, this was a special one for me, Mr. Riley.
Yeah.
This takes me back. I'm not going to
school.
lie. High school. It does. Yeah. And, of course, we're talking about Lord Crumb. From Bad Taste, and you're like, what the fuck am I watching here?
I bet half of the audience doesn't know what Bad Taste is. Actually, more than half.
Probably don't. Yeah. All right, and we're here to educate you. That's what we do here at the Mask Morgue,
as much as we can.
Yeah, as much as we can. You're right, absolutely. So let's talk Bad Taste before we get into this amazing DWN production here, Mask. But real quick, Bad Taste, 1987, guys, and this is a New Zealand film.
First Peter Jackson one.
That's what I'm going to say. Filmed, shot, acted, everything. Special effects by Peter Jackson. You're like, Peter Jackson, sounds familiar. I think he did something kind of fun. I don't know what it was. People liked. I don't know. He got like a trophy for, I don't know, what was it? Lord of the Rings or something like that?
Thumbs down.
Yeah. But I think he also did like Kong and did these other things. But before he was, before he sold his soul to Hollywood, right?
And CGI.
Yeah, right? He was doing his own special effects. He was kicking ass here, kicking ass for the Lord, if you ever watched Dead Alive, by the way. And his first film was called Bad Taste. Now, let me tell you about Bad Taste if you haven't seen it. The plot, real quick: aliens invade New Zealand, of all places, right?
Right.
To turn humans into like an intergalactic burger meat for their fast food chain.
Right.
In space. That's right. You heard it from me, right? That's exactly the thing. And it was led by this guy named Lord Crumb, who is essentially like a greasy space Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
If you want to say that, right?
Big ball sack headed alien.
Yeah, nutsack headed alien. And but he is fighting a group of 4 people called the Astro Investigation and Defense Service. That's right. I said it. Astro Investigation Defense Service. That comes out to AIDS.
Oof. It was the 80s, man.
It was the 80s, guys, and that was a good joke back then.
Blame Peter Jackson.
I guess it's not a good joke now. So, anyway, this is a crazy ass, like, wild. I will give it let me say, this is, people are like, oh, horror comedy. There's no horror in this at all, right?
No, it's just like slapstick, gory fun.
This is what I call a splatter comedy, right? Yeah. You know, and which it's funny, it's dumb, and it's just guts everywhere.
It kind of gives you like a trauma vibe in a weird way.
Very trauma, man. Trauma and Kiwi land, all the way over in the
schlocky.
Where's New Zealand? Is it like near Australia? I think it is.
There's a lot of sheep there.
Yeah, there actually is, actually. So, and then, like I said, after Peter Jackson made this, and I'll get into a little bit more of it, he went in to make, we said Dead Alive, and then The Frighteners, which I think that's when Hollywood noticed him on The Frighteners, and then they took him away from the horror world, and here he is now.
And now he's making stupid Lord of the Rings
horrible movies, right? Horrible
Come back,
movies.
Peter Jackson. We miss you.
But Bad Taste was cool. It took 4 years to shoot this thing on it said a $25K budget. I believe that when I see it. It looks like maybe the what is it, the conversion rate from American dollars to New Zealand dollars, maybe that equals actually about $16 in American money.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a shoelace budget for sure. You can tell, but it's charm, you know. It's very crude. It's very fun.
100%.
So
it's so crazy, man.
You work with what you got.
Peter Jackson actually played 2 people, and they played Derek, the lead, and played Lord Crumb as well.
And it's funny because Derek looks like Rick Moranis had sex with Stephen King and made a really weird looking kid with buck teeth.
That is true. That is true.
Big glasses, you know, super dorky.
Yeah.
Very clumsy, you know, dropping everything.
Yeah, very slapsticky, right?
Yeah.
You know, and all that stuff. So, the cool thing is Jackson did all the special effects himself in his mom's kitchen.
Yeah,
he was baking prosthetics in her oven and all types of stuff. They use real like sheep brains and animal guts for all the guts in this thing.
There's a lot of brains in this.
A lot of brains, guys, and which is cool. And literally, this was actually banned in like a bunch of countries, right?
Might have been on the Video Nasties.
I don't know. I think it did hit the Video Nasties, guys. If you guys know that for a fact, hit us on the comments below here and let us know if that actually made that Video Nasties list. But I know it was like Australia, it was banned. These other countries, it was banned, and all that stuff. for a few years, and then it kind of got off that list and whatever. I remember watching this in high school. I think I was in 9th, 10th grade when this thing came out.
You find it at Video Barn?
I found it at fucking Video Barn, man.
Awesome.
And it had, what got me was the cover.
Yeah.
The cover of the middle finger, the AK-47, and Lord Crumb that's holding there. Now, the funny thing is, if you look at, he had 2 different covers. There's one where he has the 2 fingers up. You seen that one before?
Yeah, or it's photoshopped the index finger.
Well, and I thought about real quick. I'm like, oh, it's this a censor, right? It was they tried to censor them doing this, but also in England and this is a fuck you.
Oh no!
Yeah, if you guys go back and if you someone English out there will tell me, but it's it goes back to like the Young Ones back in the 80s, which is another comedy show. Anyway, they used to do this all the time, and that's a big British FU and all that stuff. So anyway, whatever cover you get, it doesn't matter. You're looking at an amazing movie, I guess, and a legendary movie because it launched the career of a great director, blah, 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 all that good stuff, right? So, but let's talk about Lord Crumb here, right? This guy, and you tell me all about it real quick, right?
Yeah, it's made by an independent artist named DWN Productions. He's been making masks since the early 2000s, sometime around 2005, I think he started. And he actually was a graduate of Tom Savini's school, so he makes some pretty cool pieces, a lot of B-movie pieces, a lot of comic book pieces, you know. He makes a real cool Swamp Thing and Evil Dead, a lot of deep cuts too, like Belial, Brain Damage, Elmer. He does Morty from Tales from the Crypt.
I saw that.
And the little hand puppet.
Which is super cool. And
this is like the first episode I ever saw of Tales from the Crypt. So it hit home.
Which is cool. And he has a good, some of his stuff's kind of whimsical. It's a little outlandish. And it has a cool style, if you ask me. And he's taken the style, and I would say pretty damn accurate to...
he's the only person I've ever seen replicate Bad Taste Alien.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And which is awesome. And once again, it's not a widely popular movie, so I get it why you're not mass producing these things, but it actually killed, and for the 80s, it was a cult classic, and all that stuff. People always loved it and all that. But yeah, I think he did a phenomenal job on this, guys. We look at the detail compared to the actual movie, right? Wow. I like the dude nailed it, man.
Oh yeah, it looks great.
He freaking killed this thing. And
love it.
It is a large mask, and it is
huge.
Thick mask.
Very thick.
Yeah, it's like a freaking car tire.
Yeah, it like sits on my shoulders when I wear it, you know?
Yeah, which is cool.
So rad.
Because a lot of times we don't do wearable masks here, we just kind of do display masks, but this is a wearable mask, and I'm pretty pumped that you actually, you had it on around the shop the other day, man.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
I could see Jason running around in the 80s in his underwear wearing this, after digging through Video Barn.
Yeah.
This is a dream come true for Jason, so it
actually is, man. This is full circle for me. And
it's actually your mask, so I'm kind of jealous, and DWN, I might need to hit you up.
I finally got one over Riley.
Yeah, I need one.
Here we go. So I picked it up from like I said, DWN. They're really cool. Tom's a cool dude. Kept me updated on the progress, kind of like, hey, it'll be done here in a week, blah blah blah. I don't think it only took me like 2.5 weeks to get it.
Shipping
man.
Included. So.
Yeah, so that was pretty good. And
good turnaround time.
Good turnaround, great communication. The guy is awesome. So I was, we'll pop up his social here or his website.
Instagram, website.
Guys, go follow this dude. Give him some money. Get some cool masks from this guy. And let me talk about, let's just get to it. The affordability of this thing.
Oh, yeah,
man. Because a mask this size, I would say it's a good 2 feet by 1 foot, right? That's a lot of latex. There's a lot of cool painting and all that stuff.
I can only imagine the size of the mold.
Yeah, the mold's got to weigh about 14,000 pounds, I imagine, or whatever, man. But guys, I got this kind of for a steal, I feel, man. I feel that this right here, $200.
It's worth it.
I'm like, wow, okay, let's go, man. For $200, and if you're a diehard fan of this movie, what are you waiting for?
Yeah. Like, there's probably a handful of you out there, but hey, a handful of Lord Crumbs running around is better than no Lord Crumbs running around, right?
That's right, man.
Yeah.
All right, before we get off here, I could talk about this all day, but I gotta ask you, what kind of, once again, Lord Crumb, the aliens came down and they're using humans as fast food, right? Or fast food meat.
I got what you meant.
What type of burger would you be, Riley? In intergalactic McDonald's?
I don't know. I'm at a loss.
Idea?
I'm at a loss.
I would put you as a fillet of fish, probably.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I would be.
Yes.
Oh, dude, I'd be the Mick Quarter Pounder because I'm a Quarter Pounder
Mick
for
Quarter
sure.
Pounder.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that I would. If you're going to order me, you're going to get a McRib with a side of German sausage smothered in underwear sauce.
Oh my!
Get him, Barry. God's sake, guys, keep it quiet. Shut up, boys. I just cleaned it, but... Oh, that's gross.